Hi everybody, Mischa here with Word of the Day, and there it is. Zine. What is a zine? Well, a zine is a publication that is off the grid. And the reason it's off the grid is because it is created by individuals who self-publish them away from the mainstream publishing world. A zine can be, zines are usually this size or even smaller, say this size. And you can run them off on your copier and trade them, sell them, or give them away. A zine can be about anything. A zine can be about your life. A zine can be about wombats. It doesn't matter. Now, where does the word zine come from? It's actually what we call in linguistics a clip-off or a clipping from the word fanzine. So it doesn't come from magazine. It comes from fanzine. Fanzine is coined in 1940 by L.R. Chauvinet, and he was a big science fiction fan and editor. And there was a big fandom for science fiction at the time. So the fans themselves would do interviews, they would write reviews of books, they would write stories about science fiction, they would take pictures, and this man, L.R. Chauvinet, would edit them into these little fanzines. Okay, in 1946, in one of his fanzines, the word zine shows up. And that's where we see it for the first time. Now, even though zine comes out of fanzine, in fact, zine is the big category. Anything can go in a zine. Fanzines are a subcategory. They are outward looking. They're not about you. They're about the thing that you are a fan of, and they are written and distributed by fans of whatever that thing is. Could be science fiction. It could be a band. Hey, you know what? Here's the scene. I was here. I took a picture. It can be by one person, but that fanzine is a subset. Now, zine. How can we use this word zine today? How about this? The artist couldn't make any money creating zines, but she loved zine making, so she supported herself by pet sitting instead. Or how about this? One of the many advantages of zines, besides being incredibly cheap to produce and giving voice to the voiceless, is that it's off the grid. It's pretty hard to do surveillance on zines. And finally, my own personal zine statement here, or sentence, should I say. I saw my very first zine only 5 years ago when I was downtown at a great independent bookstore called The Last Bookstore. I didn't even really understand what I was looking at, but I was very interested. And as it turns out, the Los Angeles Library has its own zine collection and even zine making classes. So at this point where I usually tell you to buy from independent booksellers, I guess I'll go a step further and say, make a zine. Make a zine. I'm going to make a zine. I'll show up with it, well, as soon as I make it, huh? Okay, put it in the comments, make a zine. I'll see you later.